Hey guys, so I am back just really quick. I had a few people request that I actually do a drawing with this glass dip pen that I just recently, as in very early this morning, put up a video for. I was not going to do this. This pen is not designed for art. It's not designed to draw, but that's not to say that you can't. You can draw, you can ink, you can sketch with anything that can put down the line, and pretty much anything that can't. It all depends on you as the user, how the pen will be used and how it's best utilized. My concern with this pen as an art tool is that it does not give a flexible line. It is very much like a multi-liner. So if you guys are like, if multi-liners are your jam, then this pen probably is more up your alley than say mine. I got this pen more for writing, just to kind of look like fancy writing and just kind of like as a gimmicky thing. Now, that's not to say it can't be, like I said. It does put down the lines very nicely. It holds the ink and it holds quite a bit of ink. I was quite pleased with it overall. So, I mean, it is what it is, but again, it gives me that multi-liner feel, and that isn't necessarily aesthetically pleasing to me. In order to get the lines thicker, you do have to go over them multiple times. But as I said before, you don't have that scratchy feeling like you would have with the dip pens. It goes on, I feel, a lot smoother and a lot nicer, and it doesn't tear up the paper. Even when I'm going over multiple areas and sort of stroking heavily, it still doesn't tear up the paper. So I really like that. I'm trying to think of what else to say. It's hard for me to give a fair review because it's not the type of pen I normally would ink with. Just remembering that with this particular pen, you do kind of have to turn it a little bit every now and then to get the ink to flow down. That really, wasn't as much of an issue once I started doing it. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's not a bad little inking pen. It's really not designed for that sort of thing. It's designed, and it's actually advertised as like an office present or something to that effect. It's meant more to look nice, and kind of just like be that special little something that you leave out maybe at a wedding or something for guests to sign their name and things like that. Or maybe for a sign-in sheet at an office party or something like that. I don't believe that these are designed to be necessarily artistic tools, but I feel like people are going to twist that around and say, but calligraphy is artistic. Yes, I know it is, but my point is that for illustration purposes and for drawing purposes that I, in particular, participate in, and the things that I enjoy, this wouldn't be something that would be my go-to. It would just kind of be something I have around. Like I said, to write, I do plan on doing some handwritten stuff, and like I said, if I'm ever writing letters to people, I probably will pull it out just for the gimmick of it, and that's just for my own personal enjoyment. If you guys were to ask me my honest opinion on whether or not I say, buy this pen, it will make you a better artist, the answer is no. I mean, for a dip pen, and that's the benefit of dip pens, is that, they typically don't run out. You don't have to replace them. They don't create waste. You don't have to throw them away when you're done. And with this glass one, it's even less waste because it's reusable unless you break it. And like I said, it's a little bit better for the environment. And if you're going for, like I said, a sort of multi-liner feel and you don't care necessarily about line width and things like that, or you're okay with going over things multiple times to add in that width, okay, go ahead and give it a try. But honestly, this isn't something I would keep in my pencil case at all. It's just not meant for that. But alright, so I thought I'd give it a fair shot, show you guys a little doodle, and kind of give my opinion. So I hope you guys learned something from it. And yeah, have a good day. Bye, everyone.